Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Habitual Line Crosser. How is everyone doing? Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I will admit in the spirit of transparency, today specifically is not my birthday, but it's close to today. I just, gotta maintain some anonymity. Yep, I'm anonymity. Somebody already dropped a super chat. Thank you so much from Juice. What is going on, everybody? We got Phoenix in here. Wolfram's in here. We got some Knox. Can you... Oh, he's got to say hi. As soon as I start talking. Come on, Buffalo. Happy birthday. HLC got a buff shirt. Took forever to get to New Jersey. Have a beer on me. Thank you so much, Mariuko? We need an F-111. We do. So I have a video right now waiting on YouTube, but it is limited. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that. But speak. Good boy. That's my good boy. All right, go on. Hop down. Shoots down missile Patriots here. What's up, buddy? Best doggo. He is the best Buffalo. And the Rain's over there scratching her head. Knox, no. Your birthday is in 2 months. I know. Actually, a month. It's in a month. Stop it. Go lay down. Hold on. He didn't get a treat, so naturally... My birthday is today. Happy birthday, HLC. Thank you so much, Frank, and happy birthday to you as well. Ow. As well. That's my fingers. All right. Now go lay down. You got your treat. Go lay down. I know. Protocol 4 started early. He sat there and was like, don't you owe me something? So what is up? You Fazy Crucker. I like that. So how's everyone doing? It's been a very busy week, but I'm on leave. I'm officially on leave. Yeah. Article 5, a treat for one must be a treat for all. You're not wrong. And now Rain's hiding behind a chair. So, what is going on? I had to pop in and say thank you for the amazing fun and content bedtime here in Sweden. We got a Swede in here. What's up, my dude? Thank you for being here. Terminal leave? No, I wish. On a road trip at Sea Base. Happy birthday. I have a question for you if you don't mind. I'm here to answer. I will try and answer as many things as I possibly can. You're hitting clips right now. A little part of me wishes I was video gaming right now, but every time I video game on stream with you guys, it people don't hang around because it drives down interaction, and I'm trying to interact with y'all. So it's easier for me to just hang out and talk with y'all. I got a Kentucky man in here. Next Thursday is yours. Well, happy early birthday. Shot an AK for the first time. It's great. 10 count. What is that? How does that with Lord of War go? 10-pound amalgamation of forged steel and plywood. It doesn't break. Yeah. Holy shit. Rainbow rabbit hole.
Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Just a lurk, but had to send B-Day wishes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Rainbow Rabbit Hole. And Haven Lady, happy birthday and happy eve of Pride Month. Yes, it is. Pride Month is the Navy's birthday. I'm sorry. I couldn't pass the... the Army's birthday is in June, but yes, it's also Pride Month. Much love from Illinois. No shit. Yes, you guys did catch a stream. You're here. Happy birthday. Womp womp. I'm drinking a High Noon. These things are fucking delicious. They're way better than any Trulies and shit. Tequila seltzer, because it's real fruit and real tequila. It's not like the malt beverage it's supposed to be. Habitually you share a birthday? No way. Go tell your mom, man. In the Navy. Yeah. Look, we only make gay jokes about the Navy because they're all true. That's the main reason. Did I see the thing about the Houthis? Yes. Trust me, that might be the main reason that the video is, that I have loaded for tomorrow is limited right now. I'm trying to get it overturned and fixed. Is June also Men's Mental Health Month? No shit. Learn something new. Patriot shot down another missile. Birds away. Track 29. Copy all. Greetings from Dallas, Texas. I'm fully awesome. I tend to believe I'm partially awesome, but I appreciate it. It's weird. I've never been one to... toot my own horn. Canadian here. Incredibly weird seeing your face with your voice being all human and opposed to your usual Sparky. Well, thank you. Happy B-Day, HLC. It is awesome. Fun BB is trying to get a hold of unsubscribe. It'd be kind of cool to see y'all together and see Nick school him. You're hilarious. Thank you for your service. Stay cool. I mean, this is the thing. They know he exists. So, I mean, I did what I could. It's not gay when you're underway. Damn it, I did it again. I'm trying to stay up on it. Happy birthday. Can you also try to use the AC-130 in my videos more often? I can do that for you. I will see what I can do. Best part of my Friday. Have a beer on me. Happy late Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. It's... You know, I'm not one of those vets who's like, Memorial Day is not supposed to be happy. I disagree. I think that you should cherish and enjoy the time you have with your loved ones because so many don't have that opportunity. So I think Memorial Day should be a happy thing. I don't know, years ago, somebody's like, Memorial Day is not supposed to be happy. False. Fucking, I adamantly disagree. Hello from Canada. Canada. Sorry in advance for the cicadas. Don't try Tim Hortons is terrible. I liked Timmy Hortons when I was in Afghanistan. That's the one thing the Canadians brought with them. Devil went down to, I don't know why I didn't play yet. Devil went down to Georgia, but I'm finally back. Still wishing we could get Valkyrie. But good to watch a Friday night from you, bud. Well, thank you so much. Real men have little dogs. So I do want to say something since I got a bunch of you in here, and I from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. You guys have made it, Orion, by the way, thank you so much for the donation. You guys have made it incredibly clear that you really enjoy my USA versus the World series. Like, those last two that I did, the USA versus the World, the Iran, and then the China one, they have both crushed. They're over 200,000 views a pop. And so this is the thing, I've been doing the long form stuff, trying to like see what you guys are into, and you're very transparent about what you like and what you don't like. So I do want to thank you guys for like helping guide me in the right direction so that I could create something that you guys genuinely enjoy. So I really appreciate that, and both of those videos have crushed it. I did have those both kind of pre-recorded, so I'm working on my next one. The only thing I will tell you, hang on, let me see if I can give you guys a clue about the next one, because I like keeping it a secret because it always builds anticipation. I'm hoping to have it done here in the next couple of days. But what I would say is... I'm trying to figure out a way to give it away without giving it away. Yeah, okay. It's a cold place. That's what I'll give you. That's what you're getting. You were born on Memorial Day 31 years ago? Hell yeah, Frank. Happy birthday, my dude. No cartoon stuff, though. Maybe April 1st jokes. Yeah, I tried the cartoon stuff. It didn't hit real well. So I understand, guys. I understand. You lovable POS. Thank you so much, Ping King. Holy sweet baby Santa Claus shit. Coffer Slips, thank you for the birthday fucking dodo there, my dude. If you don't remember, can you please do more of the A10? I'll let it play.
Also, you should make a SU_25 Frogfoot character. Would make a great rivalry between the A_10 versus SU_25.
That's actually not a half bad idea, because the Su-25 Frogfoot is pretty much Russia's version of the A10. I'm going to put it in the notes. I'm running out of notes over here, guys. Son of a bitch. I need a blank piece of paper. Mrs. Line Crosser, I'm out of paper. Hang on, I'm not watching real quick, guys. I like it, I like it, I like it. We are all in here celebrating. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Need to touch up your nails, Katie. Well, go touch up your fucking nails. Slay Queen. That's what I'm here for. When do we get to see the Thunder Screech? I don't know. Everyone, since they saw that video, is all about, like, when do we get to see it? When do we get to see it? Don't know yet. Don't know. Down with Putin, long live HLC. I ain't never running for office, man. I saw I saw that Brandon had lost. The AK guy had lost his political battle there, but he lost by like 400 votes. So like that was really fucking close. And for being just an internet shit poster, that's really good. You could collab with Fat Electrician for air defense, history stories, then do flashbacks in character. So I will tell you this, Nick and I have talked about that. But right now with my schedule and his schedule, it's not really possible. But I agree with you. Guys, what song did HLC plays for the channel's birthday song? Kickstart Your Heart. The kids version. When I get high on speed. Yeah. Happy B-Day. USA versus the world premonitions. You did or some with Iran, and I hope to see same with West Taiwan. Stay awesome, bro. So I did West Taiwan. I did China. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know. Hang on. I did awesome with Iran and hope to see the same. Oh, you haven't watched it yet. It's there. China, I did a lot of hard work on that one, but I will tell you guys this. One thing I've noticed when I do those videos is I go off on the TISM on like one category. When it came to Iran, I was real big on their air defense systems, and when it came to China, I like dove into Navyville. And all the Navy guys, like, there's no way you can know everything about naval stuff unless you're embedded in it, and I respect and understand that. Like when like Preston Stewart or one of those guys talk about like air defense stuff, they're not going to know as much as me. I'm embedded in it all the time. So I always like, hey guys, if you want to know, I'll tell you. But most of the Navy guys were pretty well received on that one. Last Sunday was your dad's birthday. You gave him a plushy aircraft carrier. Hell yeah, USS Saratoga. He loves it. Also says his boat is bigger than yours. I don't know if you know this, Ohio Trucker. There's a lot of guys with boats bigger than mine.
Would you intercept me?
Daddy Rob is here.
I'd intercept me.
Happy birthday, you don't look a day of 80.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it.
Listen, you don't talk about the fucking grandpa over here, okay?
Sorry. Thank you guys so much. Hang on, I'm trying to catch up here. Don't know if you know this, but Putin's summer home burnt the fuck down. Someone burned down Putin's summer home? I gotta put that in my video notes. I did hear about that. Sorry, I was reading it. Mixtape. Happy birthday. Love the doggo cam. Yes, the pooch is there over there. Knox has a medical condition. It's called fat. Anyways, I did see that report that there was a Cessna 18. I thought it was 1,500 kilometers, but yes, I believe it was RC control. Sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. There was something. Putin's burnt down summer home. Nope, not there. That's the word poo. Not put inside. God damn it, Samsung. All right, there we go. I've caught up at least that far. Oh my God, happy birthday. Thanks helping keep our freedom. Well, I appreciate it, Frank. I mean, this is the thing. I don't really know how to feel when people thank me for stuff like that, because like most of what I do is just inappropriate jokes and read a lot of books, like doctrine. But I appreciate you being there. You don't have ADD, you're just multi-threaded. That's fair. Well done. Shower this lovely bastard with birthday goodies. I try to be a lovely bastard. You guys are amazing, though. It's so funny. I got one of your shirts for my birthday, and it's the same day as yours. Mine's around this time. I don't give people exact my birthday, but it's like within a couple days of right now. Left or right. We're gonna go with that. So this will just be my birthday stream, but it is not today. I'll give you that. Who else boycotting? Is someone boycotting New York? What happened in New York this time? Congrats on yet another circuit of the home star. Yeah, I like to think that I'm leveling up. But here's the thing. Here's what you guys got to understand. Everyone's heard that joke about leveling up, right? I'm not 34 years old. I'm level 34, which sounds cool until you realize the skill points that go into your skill trees as you get older. It's not like increasing stuff. It's like, oh, cool. My next skill point gives me back pain. My next skill point gives me fucking arthritis. Like, those are the skill points you get as you get older in life, okay? Should I get one of your shirts for my birthday? I highly encourage it, but we got another one coming out soon. Today is the last day you guys can get my shirt that says, oh my God, you will win the war you tell nobody about. Today is the last day you can get it. It goes away after today. I may bring it back in the future, but today's the last day you can get it. But I have another one coming out I've been working on, and I hope you guys love it because I loved making it. You probably haven't heard this, but recently an unknown soldier of the Royal Newfoundland Regiment in World War I was repatriated back home. Is that a real word? Repatriated? I don't, but it means like bringing their remains home, right? That's fucking cool. I haven't heard of that. Ryan Vaught, thank you so much as well, my dude. Oh my gosh.
Would you intercept me?
It's gonna play.
I'd intercept me.
Happy birthday, get something nice. Could
I-
you please do more characters talking about historic stuff?
I do
For
need...
instance, I'd like to hear about the time a pair of CH-47 Chinooks with the Night Stalkers stole a Me-24 in a sandstorm from the Chinooks POV.
I like that. So I do need to do more history stuff, and I just haven't had time. Work has been crazy, but now I'm on leave, so I should have a little bit more time to dig in some more history, and maybe... But the news has been pretty busy. I'm at a seltzer. Mrs. Linecrosser, woman, you need to arrive. She's gonna beat my ass. It's not ADHD, it's Aegis. You can just focus on 200 targets at once. I'm sorry, I'm catching back up, guys. Oh, man. Forgot to say happy birthday in a post. Beer for the wife as well. Also thinking about serving. Any advice, branch, or what would you advise? Ooh, that's a very good question. I would tell you, talk to all the branches. Find out which one offers the things that appeal to you the most. I would highly discourage the Marine Corps. Here's the thing. The only reason I discourage the Marine Corps is the slowest to change when it comes to everything. They are the most set in their ways. Other things are starting to set you up for success. Air Force does it better than the Army. But find out what's best for you. And then this is the thing. The military is easy as long as you don't quit. It's fucking easy. Literally, I've skirted by just because, like, I'm a grinder. That probably came out wrong. Anyways, I fucking grind at shit. If I don't understand how to do it, I figure out how to do it, and then I get it done. I just get results. And if you do that shit and just work hard, the military's easy. Super easy. Did you see my first dono HLC? Happy birthday again, man. I'm sorry, Coffer. Did I miss it? What, Coffer, weren't you the one who gave me one of the huge ones? I called it out. I could have swore. I swear I saw it, Coffer, because your name sounds familiar. I think you were one of the $100 ones, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If the F-22 had the IQ of the F-35, what serial killer would he represent? I don't know a lot about serial killers, but I would probably say Ted Bundy? Maybe Ed Gein? I don't know. You know what? No, actually, I completely forget about those. The Zodiac Killer, because he'd never get caught. That's it. Happy birthday. Oh, I got that one already. All right. Next skill point gives me more anxiety. Yep. Repatriate. Look, man. Repatriated. There we go. Somebody put a dash in there and saved my hooked on phonics retarded United States Army ass. There you go. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, HLC. I bought a plushie 22 and I'm tempted to build a bear speaker with the kid's voice. If you do, I just want to see it. This is the thing, guys. I don't mind if you guys create things from my characters. I just want to see it. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not one of those, like, oh, you can't fucking do my shit. No, I don't care. I just want to see it. The only thing that I would have an issue with if you started, like, printing my shirt designs, that's where I would have an issue. But if you guys create something based off of a character that I've created or something that I said, bro, fucking, I just want to see it. Tag me in that shit. I want to see it. That's all I care about. We should all pitch in and get Nova a shirt. Bet. I think I already sent... Didn't I send Nova a shirt? Happy birthday from America's Psychotic Hat. Out of curiosity, planning on doing anything with the A10 now that it has new upgrades. I don't know too much about the A10's new upgrades, but I'll have to look into it. Oh, Hella Jumper says, happy birthday from your friends in the Navy. In the Navy. Aegis is better than Debauchery. Okay, hold on. Time out, rewind. Okay. You and I both know, you motherfuckers, that better when it comes to air defense system is an arbitrary metric. Yes, your Spy 1 can see further, or Spy 6, it can see further. I'm aware of that. Yes, you can track more targets, but you can't drive on land. Checkmate, motherfucker. No, it's all good, man. Thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes. Go Navy, beat Army. No, go Army, beat Navy. What are you talking about? We won last year. I think it's like the first or second time we've done it in a long time. Awesome, Sean. Thank you so much for the donation, my dude. July 1st is Newfoundland's annual Beaumont Hamel Memorial Day, where the regiment was nearly wiped out. Okay, I'm going to be totally honest with you, Rampant Fury. Honest question, is Newfoundland a country or a city? I'm not good at geography. Like, I learn about places from the news, and then I have to teach myself about them by doing other research so that I can try and get, like, the accent and the persona correctly. Happy birthday from 100% total and permanent Army Grunt. That's what I'm talking about, Dawn Prime. You are my future. I hope to be you someday. That's what I want. Thank you guys all so much for the birthday wishes. It's a province in Canada. Now I know. I've learned. Okay, see, hey, we learned something. Good look, guys. Never miss an opportunity to learn something new. Never. Do I approve racism? No, not at all. There's many other reasons to hate people aside from the color of their skin. I don't approve racism. It doesn't make any sense to me. Honestly, like, the whole idea of being racist just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm a piece of shit for a lot of other reasons than the color of my skin. That's kind of the way I look at it. They were only a province since 1949, though. Okay. Happy around this time birthday, dude. Thank you so much, Fox the Note Girl. I appreciate it. Hate everyone equally. They should change the name. Newfoundland is 400 years old. You know, that's fair. You should do a history videos. I do want to do history videos. It's time. Racist like NASCAR? Huge happy birthday from the Rockhound channel. Thank you so much, the Rockhound channel. I appreciate you being here, my dude. HLC, I'm at work right now, but just wanted to pop in and wish you a happy birthday. To be nosy. How old are you turning? 34. Love from Canada. I am turning 34. I'm turning, which I know, I age like milk. I'm fully aware. But yeah. Joining Navy at 30? Dude, do it. I'm telling you. So this is the thing. A lot of people will tell you, like, yes, the military is a young man's game. It is absolutely a young man's game. 100%. But, and I say this because I was one, them 18-year-old kids that enlist are fucking crybabies. They bitch about everything. They cry about everything. Everything is too hard, and Sergeant, I don't want this. I think that you shouldn't be able to join the military until you're 21. My own personal opinion, but yeah. And I say this because I was one of those 18-year-olds. From 18 to 21, I was a shit soldier. And then at 21, I finally figured shit out. Sorry. Patriot Alpha, you're going to trucking school? Flying out in the morning? Hey, congratulations, my dude. Happy birthday from Miss... I can't believe I did that. My Sketchbook. I was like, Miss Sketchbook. They tell you to sound it out in Hooked on Phonics. They don't tell you that people are going to have fucking weird screen names where all the numbers or all the letters are squished together. So sounding it out makes you sound like a fucking idiot. They didn't tell me that. How can you be in the military and be racist? We're all hated equally. Exactly. You're still young. Got 10 years on me? Wolfram, I didn't know you were that much older. Filio, thank you so much for the donation, my dude. My brother, in capitalism Christ, Aegis ashore exists. Your move, Patriot Boy. Okay, hold on, gappers. Hold. Aegis ashore does exist. However, Aegis ashore is not a mobile platform. Your move, Sailor Sam. Haha. Happy birthday. Question, is it legal for American citizen to own a missile defense system? Asking for a friend. Also, what would you buy to defend against Fed missiles? Wonderful question. I believe with the proper federal firearms license, you can own that level of explosives. And rocket fuel isn't really regulated. At least sugar rockets aren't. I don't know if regular rocket fuel is actually regulated, but if you make it yourself, I'm pretty sure it's not regulated. I have no idea. What do I think about Romania wanting to send sending 2 batteries of Patriot to Ukraine? I think Ukraine needs as much air defense as they can possibly get. They need it. I want to address this one right here. I'm 22 and I ain't figured out shit. Hold on, Triple Joe. Stay with me. Look, man, I'm about to turn 34. And I ain't figured out shit. Like, people, when they see me, they see Sergeant First Class, they, name tapes on, they see a combat action badge, fucking combat patch, like bam, instructor badge, like, this guy knows what the hell is going on. Bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth, I have been making it up as I fucking go for 15 years straight. You never figure it out, you just get better at hiding the fact that you have no idea what's going on. That's the easiest way to explain that, man. Somebody said agreed. I saw it on that screen, yeah, no, you're right. Let me see here. Happy birthday as well. Never give in to the 22 a day. Do not give in to the 22 a day. Every single one of you guys. You all need to be here for my 35th birthday. All of y'all. I'd like 10 Patriots to go, please. You got 10 billion? That's how many of those systems cost. But, I mean, the launchers are much cheaper. So you could technically put 10 launchers on what? Wait, can I say that? Yeah, I can say that. Because it says unclasses. Never mind, I can't say that. Eight launchers per ECS. So you need 2 of them. What is the crap is going on right now in the world, in our own country? How do you keep such a cool head? How do you keep from getting frustrated? Hey, Highlander, that's a wonderful question. I will tell you. After you've been through... How do I word this? This is going to get serious for a second. There's 2 things that humanity will teach you. And when you see it, whether it's in warfare, in like just in my life experiences, whether it was in war back here, wherever it was, never underestimate a human's capacity for compassion. We are incredibly compassionate creatures. Think about those furry things over there, right? They provide nothing to my life except for I like squishing their face. I have to pay for them. I have to pay for their vet bills. I got to make sure they're clean. I got to train them. Like there's nothing, but I'm compassionate about them because I love them very much. But also never underestimate a human's capacity to kill one another. Those are 2 things you really need to understand. And there are times that no matter what happens, humans are going to be compassionate and humans are going to be evil. So both of those things are incredibly important. That's how I keep a calm head, because no matter how many bad people there are, there's also good people. All right. Hold on. Russia forces deploy the T-54. They deployed them again to Robotny. Soon they'll be breaking out the Sartek. They'll be breaking out fucking muskets. I'm 19 and I'm the most lost I've ever been. I'm telling you, you just make it up as you go. Can a civilian buy an F-22 and a pilot? Probably not. If the phase array tracking radar to intercept on target was only good, they wouldn't move a Sailor Sam ashore. Whoa, gappers. Okay, first of all, not an acronym. You keep that shit out of my comment section, okay? First of all. Second of all, okay? Hold on, I'm getting to it. I'm trying to figure out, like, I have a zinger. I just don't know if I can say said zinger. Ah, there we go. Okay, I got a different zinger. It just came to me while I was talking about this. If the Aegis system was perfect and could do everything it needed to do, why did they just fire Patriot missiles off of it? That was supposed to be glitter, but yeah. I'm so sorry. That was fucking stupid. I rejoined after 9/11, had to do basic over. It was interesting to say the least. And happy birthday from a grunt. D. Myers, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Actually, thank you all for the birthday wishes. Almost became a felon. Once you have 40, you start to not give a fuck. That's fair. AU Horseman, thank you so much, my dude, for the donation. I'm waiting for Gappers to pop back in. So, what are the legal implications of a civvy shooting down a Chinese balloon with a bootleg missile asking for a friend? Look, man, the ATF is about to show up, and I have 2 dogs, okay? Like, I can't be answering these questions, but if it was an enemy aggressor balloon, they'll probably be like, "Good job. What else you got?" And that's where it gets questionable. I'm looking for Gappers. I'm looking. Video similar to Young Buff, but it's a young F-22 with older jets like the 15, 16, and 18 retiring F-14, telling the kid their various combat stories. I do want to get the 14 a little bit more involved. Oh my gosh.
Would you intercept
Wither.
me?
Jesus.
I'd intercept me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Wither0000. Thank you. Like, dead serious. I honestly, guys, like, so here's the thing. Not to try and downplay what Wither just did, because that was fucking nuts. But whether it's a penny, $200, like anything like that, I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you. And all I will ever ask, like, you don't have to donate. All I will ever ask is just watch my videos and enjoy them. That's all I really ever want for people. So I do appreciate that. The problem with the human race, it involves humanoids. That's fair. Okay, I'm a little bit caught up. Laugh so hard every time I hear "Don't touch the boats." Thanks for the laugh to lighten up the seriousness. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys are aware. The Houthis said they touched a boat. Let me just check that video. Is it still limited? It's under review right now. Is it still limited? Still limited. Fuck. Hope that one gets cleared. War Thunder player here, got any cool leaks for us? He's like, just kidding. Don't feel like going to jail. Happy birthday. Love your vids. Look forward to them every day. Thank you so much, Invisible Player. You better be invisible because the FBI is probably watching this shit now. Wither, thank you so much again for that. Can you bring back the A10? I fire explosive Mountain Dew cans, 65, or Red Bull cans if it's 75 rounds a second. Russia versus the U.S. series. Can you do something on nukes and ABMs? Sorry, hold on. My brain is trying to... Air ballistic missile? Air battle managements? I'm trying to understand what that... But yes. Aegis versus Patriot fire rate. Can't touch that, Justin Daly. I definitely cannot, because I have no idea how many TVM slots they have, or even if their SM1s, 3s, and 6s need a TVM slot, track via missile slot. It's the slot on the radar that talks to the missile. The radar just looks out there, and then that slot goes, hey, missile, this is where you need to go. It tells it where it needs to go, so that way it knows where it is. And it knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. There you go. Serious question. All right, let's have a serious question. If you could design a name and air defense system, what capabilities would it have, and what would you name it? Absolutely. I would, I love this. I love this question. I think a cool name for an air defense system. Actually, let me first explain what it does. I would really do what we're doing with IBCS, which is the Integrated Air Missile Defense Battle Command System, which is where we take every shooter and every sensor the U.S. has and pulls them under one envelope. Obviously, cybersecurity is important, task force breakdown, like there's a whole bunch of different things, but I would do it just like that. Because I've seen an F-35 take my Patriot missiles and guide them in, which is fucking cool as shit. And then I would name it the Debauchery missile system. Because, like, how do you tell that to your boss? I was taken out by Debauchery. We lost 8 aircraft to Debauchery. We lost 15 missiles to Debauchery. I think that's fucking phenomenal. The Debauchery missile defense system. That's what I want. M16 half-track most based AA system in World War II. Ooh, you talking about the quad? The M16 multiple gun motor carriage? The quad 50? I want one so bad. What about Patriot shooting down 4 RF aircraft in one day over UA? All RF airspace shuts down for a month. I'm unfamiliar with this, Colonel Hubbard. The only friendly shoot downs, because I've looked at this in depth, the only friendly shoot downs we've had is 1 American F-18 and 1, that's the second one there, I'm not saying 2, and 1 British Tornado.
Would you intercept me?
Wither!
I'd intercept me.
How would you feel about a young USS Texas like young buff for Navy?
Hold on, I gotta reread that one to understand. The Houthis touched one of our boats, toss them in the wood chipper. Alright, hold on, I gotta catch up. I'm sorry, A10, if you hear the brrr, you weren't the target. That's absolutely true. 100%. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I still miss the Burt and happy birthday. Fuck it, I almost said happy birthday, Devin, because I don't know if you know this, I'm a little slow. How do you feel about young USS Texas like buff for the Navy? I'd have to create an old character, but I think it'd be fun. Is the Texas even still around? I know the New Jersey is. I know the Missouri is. The Navy guys and gals have been asking me to incorporate more boats. I need to incorporate more boats. That's something that's on my to-do. Keep up the work, keeps me from bashing my head on the deck. Merchant Mariner here. Thank you so much, Nathan. I'm glad that I could keep you from bashing your head on your neck. I'd name it Rapscallion. When was my last sharp class? I don't know, like a month or 2 ago? Let me see. Wither is at the club. Just making it rain. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the happy birthday wishes. I really do. RF is Russia. Ukraine is UA. I was okay. Now, I'm sorry. My brain... Now that I did know about. I don't know why my UA thought like it was UAE and RF thought it was like Royal Fighters. Dude, my brain no worky right now, Colonel. I apologize, man. That I am familiar with. And when they grounded all those, it was because they were Su-35s. And Su-35s, they have countermeasures, but as far as I know, every countermeasure that is on board a Su-35, chaff, flare, fucking praying to God, doesn't matter. It's not going to stop. There's nothing you can say that will stop that missile from killing you. So I think it's funny. Just got back from MEPS, joining the Air Force Reserves. Wish me luck in basic. I don't need to wish you luck, just an American. You know why? I don't need to wish you luck. Because you fucking got this shit, homie. You got this shit. The military is easy as long as you just don't quit. I'm at the point now where I'm quitting, so I mean, it's kind of weird. But no, just don't quit. That's all you got to do. Check my messages. Just sent me Gappers. Reply to me. Oh, my bad, Phoenix. Hold on. I'm trying to stay on top of it. Phoenix is on it. Oh. So Gapper's response was, and I quote, "I'm in the Navy. I like things put in my rear end." No, it's just weird. No, I'm just kidding. So they fired Patriots from Aegis because they felt sorry for the missile and gave it a good guidance radar finally with the spy. I'm gonna hurt your feeling, Gappers. Actually, I got nothing. I really got nothing. Our TVM is our huge limiting factor. I can't really debunk that at all. But it's not fair, because I have two fucking 150 kilowatt generators and you have a nuclear reactor. So fuck you. They give you better tools. I barely have air conditioning. And it's not even for me, it's to keep my equipment cool. Don't touch the buildings. Hold on, I just saw it for a second. Don't touch the boats and don't touch the buildings. No worries, HLC. You're a little I am a little retarded, Devin. You're not wrong. And happy birthday. You give me a smile every day. Stay on target. Keep Grandpa Buff, F-35, F-16, and the kid snarking. Grandpa Buff's always going to be around. He seems to be a fan favorite. You're lying on that sharp date. Hail to the king. Are you in my unit? We don't want to talk about it. Couldn't join because you're almost blind. It's okay. So here's the thing, right? Happy birthday from James. Thank you so much, James. I do want to clarify something, guys. Being in the military doesn't make you better than the general population. People are going to tell you that. People are going to tell you that you're 1% of the U.S. population and you're so much better because you raised your right hand and voted. You're not. Usually the military is a direct representation of the civilians that they either volunteered or conscripted from. Like that's across the world. We are no better than anybody else. Do we get pushed a little bit harder than regular civilians?
Would
Absolutely.
You intercept me? I'd intercept
Wither again.
Last for the night. Heading back to work, love from Arlington TX.
Thank you so much, Wither, from down in Arlington, Texas. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and the birthday donations. I really appreciate it. Yes, the USS Texas is in dry dock being refurbished. I did see that while I was reading. Sorry about that, guys. I saw it. Somebody said it was still in dry dock being refurbished, and I apologize, Captain Poofers. Bro, Wither, how? Wow. Look. I'm just saying, Wither so far has out-donated Daddy Rob. So it might be Daddy Wither now. I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to get into a bid war, but maybe Daddy Wither now. Happy birthday. Thank you for your service and keeping us informed. What's funny is I had someone reach out to me very recently, and they said that I was, they were like, thank you for representing air defense artillery. And sorry, just the guy on screen. Houthis hit a carrier? They didn't. Trust me. It would be a lot worse for him. But they said that I was the voice of air defense artillery in social media. And that's a lot to have on your shoulders. And I don't feel that way. I realized that social media were very... I got to interrupt and say what Mrs. Linecrosser just said. She's like, you're cool with having multiple daddies. That's what she said. Anyways. But I totally forgot what I was talking about. I totally fucking forgot. Oh yeah, no, it's I don't feel like I'm any different than anybody else. I feel just like a regular guy, and I get excited to meet people. But I will tell you this, I have figured out the look, and I catch it out of the corner of my eye when someone recognizes me, and I'm like, we'll see if they say hi. I want you guys to know, 100% of the time, unless I'm actively doing, like if I'm in the gym and I'm in the middle of a set, wait till the end of my set. That's all I ask, right? But any other time, hey, are you? Absolutely. Yes. What's up, man? You want to take a picture? You want to fucking, yeah, let's do this shit. Not fucking, I'm not going to do that. Got one of these. But anyways, like, you want to hang out? You want to, we could talk. Like, you got any questions for me, man? Are you curious about the military? I'm curious. What do you do for a living? What's your name? Like, I'm 100% for it. Because I don't feel any different than anybody else. I feel just like I always have. And I want to maintain that. And I guess you could consider it being humble. I want to keep my feet grounded. I want to be able to be like, oh, I'm nothing special, but I make so many people happy that they want to talk to me. Well, that's my other opportunity to continue to make them happy. Like, that's the way I see it. Other serious question, if you could design and name the next American main battle tank, what would its capabilities and what would I name it? God, with the hard question here, Tiger One. Twin gas turbine Honeywell 1500s, right? So then you'd have 3,000 horsepower. I know people are going to say it can't go very far. Well, unfortunately, you'd be wrong there because it would be able to carry 1,000 gallons of fuel, which would give it the same exact capability as the current Abrams. I would probably go with the same 120. 120 is a good round. 105 is like, honestly, if you're in the 105 to like 125 category, that's a good main battle tank fucking size there. And then I would definitely figure out a way to get that armor heavier. It would be just, I would want that thing to be able to take and deal some punishment. Mainly range, because we're starting to realize that anti-tank guided missiles come from a long way out, so we need to be able to see a long way and shoot a long way. And you know what I'd name it? The Mouse. But I'd name it like not like the German Mouse, the MAUS, because that was their super heavy tank that they built like one of, right? I would name it the MOUSE, just to piss off Germany. It's the only reason I name it that. So there we go. Happy birthday. I love that, by the way. The Game Clown. Does the USA gain street cred with a felon former POTUS? We've had war criminals, but a convicted felon is gangster. Look, that whole thing, my older sister, I love my older sister to death. I really do. I love that woman, but she called me like high as a kite and was like, how can we elect somebody who's a convicted felon? And I was like, it's because there's no fucking rules against it. And she was like, when you're indicted, you should be removed from office. And I was like, do you know how many of our politicians would be removed from office because of the indictments? Like, we'd lose all of Congress. We'd be without fucking leadership. Mrs. Linecrosser says, and I quote, Daddy Rob will always be your OG. Happy birthday from Britain. More election jokes? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Let's just rip a gun off a paladin. I don't like the 155. I really don't. It's heavy and it drops really hard, so it limits your range. Patriot system is back. Hold on. Happy birthday. Oh, no, I already got that. Please make fun of the J20s. Canards, I hate them. As the kid said. This is not me. This is the kid. Canards are gay. There you go. I had to say it that way. Sup, y'all. All hell's gonna break loose. I don't know, man. Remove them all then. Look, Valkyrie. I'm not against you. I'm one of those people like, I work for a Fed judge, you can indict a ham sandwich. Exactly, the Dawn Prod. Did we get China saying they could detect our 22? I fucking hope so. There's a lot of countries out there that like, that is, so here's the thing. If you wanna like figure out what piece of equipment scares an enemy nation, figure out which one they say they can beat the most. When it comes to China, they always claim to be able to take out the 35 and the 22. That's because those are their scariest thing to them. And for us, we've been talking about their carrier, the Fukushima class. But other than that, we haven't really talked about much. Russia talked about the F-22 and how their Felon is better. They've also talked about how their T-90 and their T-14 was better than an Abrams. So they're scared of Abrams. and they're scared of Bradleys, and they're also scared of 22s and 35s. So, yes. Can we get World War II fighters, bombers? History stuff, I get that one every single stream. People are like, I want history planes, I want history planes. I want to give you history planes. Time is the one thing that I struggle with, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm surprised you didn't know about the Corvettes being worse. I didn't. Look, my experience with naval equipment is very limited, so I really tried to do as much homework as I could because I was so underprepared for what I was talking about. So I was like, I would be like, oh, okay, Corvette. And be like, okay, how many Corvettes do they have? Well, what the fuck is a Corvette? And then I'd be like, well, what's a Corvette? Oh, what's this Corvette do? Oh, it's considered the smallest warship. And like, I went down the tism. I had no idea what I was doing. Mrs. Linecrosser goes. Oh, Mrs. Linecrosser caught somebody trying to ask me a question. He's 18. He's a good shot with decent grouping. He wants to know if Air Force would have good opportunities for him. All branches will have good opportunities for you, but I will tell you this. Aside from being an infantryman, being able to shoot means nothing. And I'm not being a dick. I'm not being an asshole. We in the Army have something called the total soldier concept. So, like, it used to be if you ran fast, you were God's gift to everything. Now, oh, you're not yet 18. Okay. Now, they want someone who can shoot, who can do PT well, who can uphold the Army standards, who's within Army Body Composition Program, who is going to college, who's doing all these things. That's what they want. That's considered the total soldier concept. So being able to shoot is only part of it. They want somebody well-rounded, and the whole military is that way. So I hope that answers your question, man. Did you know about the Canadians had the third largest Navy in World War II? Is that true? That's fucking me up. Sorry, I didn't finish your comment earlier, but is that true? Marines, man, they want shooters. Well, yes and no. They want shooters on the line, but if you're like an admin Marine, they want that. Sorry. Mrs. Linecrosser stays texting me. Hold on. All right, there we go. The Buff entered service in 1955. The chance of a young Buff meeting a captured, war-ridden ME-262 are not zero. You know, that would be kind of cool to introduce Buff to an old Messerschmitt. That's actually an interesting idea. The first jet fighter meeting, I believe the Buff was America's first jet bomber. I might be wrong there, but I'm not positive. I gotta double check. No, because there was one before him that was it 4 turning and 6 burning or something like that. So, am I scared of World War III? You don't think it's gonna pop off? No, I don't. I really don't. Everyone wants to say World War III, but no one wants to experience World War III. These streams, gone. Social media, gone. Internet, gone. Light, fucking electricity in your house, gone. Running water, gone. Your friends and family, probably gone. All your pets, the best thing you can do to keep yourself alive is probably execute them yourself. I'm just calling a spade a spade. People want to talk about World War III like they're going to be running around like Wolverines in Red Dawn. People don't know what war looks like. As a lifelong resident of Under the Rock, I can vouch for the rest of my kin that you're our main news source. Thanks for all the information and humor that you bring to our lives, and happy birthday. Thank you so much, Born to Lose. I really appreciate it, man. And I'm glad, like, my goal is to, of course, make people laugh, but I want you guys to, like, if I say something, you're like, what? What is that? And then it's a forcing function so that you guys are well-informed, because I genuinely believe that a well-informed population is a better performing one and a better voting one. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'll never tell anybody who to vote for. Fuck it. You could write in me. You're not going to succeed, but you can do whatever you want to. I just want people to look at everything that is out there and pay attention to the world, so I appreciate it. M2 Mouse, got it. Another question. If I could decide and name a multi-role aircraft, F-35 or F-15, what would its capabilities and what would you name it? Jesus. I would make a stealth F-111 Aardvark, just because it's a strange concept. right? The F-111, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the F-111 aardvark, I wouldn't call it the aardvark. I'd probably call it like the F-25 fucking bamboozler or something. It was really fast, and in the world of bombers, it was really small. It was kind of an oversized fighter, but undersized bomber, but it could carry 100,000 pounds because it had these two enormous engines underneath it, so it could carry just a metric fuck ton of stuff. Shoink says I'm his favorite military YouTuber. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So does that answer it for you? The M2 mouse for Tiger 1 Taker? Probably call it the F-25 Bamboozler. And it would look like a stealth F-111 aardvark. Because why not? Name the next tank the Fat Electrician would bring the hate communism. Wait. Would bring the hate on communism. Happy birthday, fellow tistic. They can't math. You know, that's fair. Name the next tank the Fat Electrician. Oh, okay. I think... I really hate Russian tanks. T-72. I would do T-72 just because I hate them so much. Happy birthday and thank you so much for your service as an Aegis Battle Commander. So cool. Ooh, Cladow. Hang on. I bet fucking one of my guys sent me Phoenix. Maybe Patriot will get an autograph from Aegis or SM6. You know, fuck you, Gappers. Just fuck you, man. I'm out of comebacks today for this shit. Fuck you, Gappers. Oh, man. Peace and quiet. Whee! Fuck that. I haven't heard silence in almost 15 years. Hello. Sorry, I'm late. This is Stuart Vogsberger. Yes. I'm restarting from the beginning. Happy birthday, HLC. Hope it's a good one. It, so far, is great. I will tell you, here's the thing, guys. I never really liked my birthday for a lot of years. And this is, I'm digging into the weeds here, but growing up as a kid, it was always kind of a disappointment. That wasn't like a disappointment like I didn't get toys that I wanted or anything superficial like that. My parents would argue and fight, and I was never really a big fan of my birthday. As a kid, it's my day, everyone's going to be good, everyone's going to be happy, and then it just didn't turn out that way. So I was really a big fan of my birthday, but I will tell you guys, between you, my missus, and the life that I've helped build for myself here, I am so much looking forward to my birthdays now. I really am, because you guys are awesome. And no amount of money could ever compare to you guys. I really can't, because you guys are absolutely amazing. And again, all I will ever ask is just watch my videos. That's all I'll ever ask. I make this shirt so you guys can have shirts, right? Because you guys, I want this on a shirt. All right, let me get it on a shirt. And I make a shirt so that way you guys can have it. I do things because I want you guys to watch my videos. And I want you to enjoy them. And I want you to either learn something or laugh. So, the money is nice, though. Pobness98, yeah, the money, I ain't gonna say no. A man's got to make a living, right? And if I can make a living and do something that I love and make so many of you happy, that's an absolute win for me. Don't worry about the Corvette thing. Ship classes are extremely variable between different nations. Also, amphibious warship character would be awesome. So here's the thing. I remember as I was doing research on the American one. Hold on. Mrs. Linecrosser, hold on. She gets to interrupt everything. Do me a favor. Timothy Busby, Busby, hop into the Discord. Shoot me a DM, please. Okay? Don't worry about the Corvette thing. So, when I was doing my research on the US versus China one, I dug into the weeds and I was like, okay, this, and this. And then I was like, okay, war vessels, what does the U.S. have? And then I went down like the helicopter carriers and the assault ships and the fucking, the LCACs and like all these other things that we would use to assault a nation. And I was like, look, I'm just going to abbreviate. I'm going to breeze over all those. And there were some people that were like really upset that I did that. And I didn't mean to do that intentionally. It's just, I understand how taxing it is to ask somebody to watch like a 40 or 50 minute video. So I'm trying to keep them 30-ish and under. I'm trying to. So I'd make a plane with wings and bombs and stuff. That's going to be similar to my retirement speech, like, or not retire, when I get out of the military and I'm done. I'm going to walk up. They're going to, have my PCS. So they can give me an impact handshake. I don't give a shit, right? And I'm just going to walk up, and this is going to be it. This is my whole speech. I'm pretty tired. Think I go home now. That's all they're getting out of me, and I'm just going to walk away. Maybe like play the Stone Cold's theme song and like pull out 2 beers and like smash them on my. I don't know what else I'll do, but that's about it. Can we get a V-22 Osprey? Be Lenny from Mice and Men. I could do that. So I did a V-22 Osprey once, and that was not received well because I made it sound like a really shitty aircraft. Merry Birthmas, dude. Yes, happy you fell out of your mother's front butt day. That's what it is. Uncle Sam not letting me go. I'm telling you. Because, of course, if I could replace a U.S. fighter with a Russian fighter, what fighters would that be? I'm trying to think if they got one that I like better. No, I think we're good. I think like every category, there's not something I would lose. First U.S. jet bomber was the B-45 Tornado. There we go. Sorry, I'm a little behind, guys. Happy birthday from your friendly, abominable war criminal. You're Canadian. I can tell you that much right now. Did you hear Canada restarted the Canadian Army Trophy and the U.S. military is funding Canadian gold, copper, graphite, and cobalt mines? I knew that you guys are mining more. I didn't know that we were footing part of the bill. That's news to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm way behind. Okay, there we go. I gotta catch way up. Modern kids with too much COD don't know about tooth to tail. Tail's way longer these days. You're better off fight with sim skills to operate drones. Need less pinky, more brain. You're not wrong. War is awful. Did Patriot go out to sea because it wanted a sweet naval tiara? My work is done here. Gappers, it ain't much, but it's honest work. Thank you, Gappers. I appreciate it. Fuck you. I don't know if I got caught or if it got caught last time. Could the Fat Electrician return as USS Iowa in a short base in that time when William D. Porter shot a torpedo at the Iowa while I was carrying FDR on board? I remember hearing about that. I don't know too much about it, but I know if I hit up Nick, he likes being classic warships. He really enjoys that shit. I like sent him a rough thing, and he's like, cool, these lines suck. I'm going to do better. Okay. All right, man. I was trying to keep it simple, and he just fucking went off. So get down with your bad self. Just watch your video on U.S. versus China, and the Los Angeles class can carry T-Lambs. So that's the thing. When I was doing my research, it didn't, again, so bear with me here. If I have any questions about U.S. subs, feel free to ask. I'm active duty on a Virginia. Oh, I'm kind of jealous of that. I would never want to, sail on one. Fuck that. But I'd like to see one someday. So here's the thing, and this is the only reason, this is where I was at, obviously Army. I don't know anything about that. But when I read about the Los Angeles class, it said, 3 or 4 missile tubes, crew of this much, it's this much, and it didn't say anything about I think T-Lambs are the ones that launch the ballistic missile or the cruise missiles out. It didn't say anything about it. But then when I got to the Seawolf class, it said it had more torpedo tubes than a Virginia class. Los Angeles class. It had the ability to fire cruise missiles. It just said it had the ability to fire cruise missiles. And I took a little bit of a leap there. I was like, okay, this one says it can. This one says nothing. So I'm going to assume that nothing. Oh man, Nick is in chat. The Fat Electrician you called? Holy shit, how does he do it? So the people are asking. Sorry, Mrs. Linecrosser just texted me because I'm a little behind. Would you come back as an Iowa class battleship in a short video for me as well? That's what they're asking. I'm going to try and keep an eye on there because I didn't know Nick was in here. Yep, the RCN used over 1,140 warships, submarines, and auxiliary vessels in World War II. So there's on board a U-boat, one of them naked. Jesus Christ. I did not know that, the Legacy. I appreciate it. Can we get a B-21 Stealthy Crater Maker shirt? I had one once upon a time. I need to reuse that quote so that more people are like, oh shit, I want that. And then I'll do it. I will work on it. tell us how much communism sucks. Well, I will tell you. Look, I want you guys to know. And I'm saying this because it's, my birthday. I will tell you that in person, on a podcast, the Fat Electrician is, adamantly against communism. But Iowa, he wants to do Iowa. Nick said Iowa. But I will tell you offline, when you're not on a podcast, he's ranting and raving about how good socialism and communism and how it was, never really tried. And he's going to call me. He's going to... What the fuck are you saying? Oh, man. Yes, Mrs. Linecrosser, I got that text. How effective do you think a fleet of modernized F-117 would be? It is our most ancient stealth in modern war. So I will tell you that I don't think the 117 would do very, very well. Was it our first generation of stealth? Yes. Is it? So stealth progresses. I want you guys to understand that. What was stealth 50 years ago is not considered stealth now. It's considered reduced visibility because stealth gets better. Stealth is an arbitrary metric. So... Oh, he said Wisconsin is an Iowa class already. Done it. I'm aware, but I thought you enjoyed doing it. My bad. My bad. He's gonna yell at me. I don't want to make the Fat Electrician mad. I mean, actually, I do. I do enjoy making him mad. So stealth is not stealth is not stealth. That's why the Su-57, when it was detected by NATO sensors, is now considered reduced visibility. Is not considered stealth anymore. Happy birthday, bro. Gotta ask. Can I ever get an MQ-25 Stingray character, or is it only actual operational aircraft? I don't even know what an MQ-25 Stingray is. I'll put it on my notes. Mrs. Linecrosser, keep texting me whenever Nick texts, because I'm trying to watch 2 chats right now. I gotta check. Some people have asked for history videos, so MQ-25 is probably right up the alley. Happy birthday, you have the same tattoo, much love. You talking about that one? Or... the Soldier's Cross, but I think I know what you're talking about, man. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I've caught up a little bit. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Non-prime. All right. Aloha, HLC. This is Scott from Battleship, Missouri again. I was wondering if you have a P.O. box. I want to send you a staff-only challenge coin. History's pages. So my P.O. box is officially closed right now, but when people reach out to me one-on-one, if they absolutely have something that because I'm also trying to keep small right now, guys, because I do have to move back. Hang on. I'm looking to see if I see the Fat Electrician in there anymore. He might have took off. But I'm trying to keep small. So a coin, I'm totally okay with a coin. Has history's pages. Do you have Discord? Actually... yeah. Get a Discord, shoot me a DM or hit up one of my mods and they will send it to me and I will get you my P.O. box. I got you. Okay. Other serious question. If you could design and name the next attack helicopter, what capabilities would it have and what would you name it? I would name it the Mohican, right? Because there's none of those. We need to bring them back, right? We're going to bring them back. All American, before anyone's like, that's appropriation. Hold on. The natives don't got an issue with it. The Chinook, Native American name. The Apache, Native American name. The Kiowa, Native American name. All American fucking attack helicopters are goddamn Native American names. You know what the Native Americans are like? Oh, that's a good one, man. I like that one. That's a really cool name. I'm sorry. That was my best, I don't know. But they like that shit. So I would name it the Mohican. And it would be strictly... So I would probably have rocket pods, long range capabilities, just like the Apache, but in the back and the tail of it, where there's pretty much nothing except for hardware, dumb shit. I would have a couple of tubes that could drop bombs, because why the fuck not? There we go. Using the area rule, also known as Whitcomb area rule, is the transonic area rule on missiles or rock make a difference in its... Hold on. I am too drunk to taste that chicken. Hang on, Blue Jay. Would using the area rule, also known as the Whitcomb area rule or the transonic area rule on missiles or rock make a difference in its capability? I'm trying to figure out what the Whitcomb... I may have to explain this to myself. Whitcomb area rule. I may have heard it called something different. Hold on. Oh, someone said trees for pups. So it's what the Whitcomb area rule is apparently reducing drag on supersonic and transonic aircraft, and it was made a long time ago. Oh, by the way, the dogs. Watch them on the camera, and then watch. Wow, they're out. Took him a couple times to hear it. So, on missiles or rock make a difference in its capability. I mean, I believe if reducing the drag on any type of missile will have an effect on its capability just because of the sheer fact that drag plays a huge factor in missiles and missile defense. So I think that makes... Does that... I don't think the Fat Electrician is still in here. He pops in every once in a while. What's the best part of being an online male entertainer? That made me sound... I felt dirty reading that. I really did. Online male entertainer. The best part is the amount of people, like... I want you guys to know, when you meet me, and this is going to sound a little narcissistic, when you meet me in public and you notice, like, it's me, and you're like, are you HLC? And you're like, you know, you ask the question, hey, are you... I love your videos, man. I want you to know, like, I'm trying to play it cool, but deep down, I am equally, if not more excited than you are. Because I'm happy to meet you, because I can now put a face to somebody who I make happy. Like, that's like, I can draw that line. Like, I have made you laugh, smile, enjoy something, learn something, and I can now put a face to that. Because I can't see it. I mean, I'd love to be able to look at... Honestly, if I had the ability to stare at, like, a computer screen and see everyone's face who are watching my videos, I would never leave my fucking computer. That's all I would ever do. So I would say that was probably the best part of being a male entertainer. Have I heard of Russian's prototype stealth strategic? It looks like a cheap knockoff of the B-2 Spirit named Masanvoy, or Messenger in Russian. I have not seen that. I haven't even looked into it. Messenger. See, here's the thing. As you continue to do research about these countries, what you're going to find out is that China steals everybody's shit, and Russia just lies about their shit. Like, that's... Every time someone's like, oh, you know, the big guys are going to fight. No. Like, we just don't lie about it. I mean, we do. We just tell people that it's worse than it actually is. But China steals everybody's shit. All the time. And Russia just like, oh, we've made that... Ours is better. And shit's made out of, like, cardboard. So, I don't know. I have to take a look. Tomahawk missile with the Christopher... You know... You're looking at my sub all wrong. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. I'm sorry, I don't do a great Christopher Walken. Thoughts on a stealth super Tomcat? I am very sad that they did not continue the stealth. Okay, sorry, that's somebody in the Discord again. I'm very sad the Tomcat is gone. I understand why, but I'm very sad about it. I think the Tomcat had more left in her. All right, hold on. If I could design my own tank, would I give it a coaxial M2 as God and John Moses Brown has always intended? Absolutely. So I don't know if you know this. This is one of the things that I learned from when I was a tanker. So I'm trying to get caught up here, guys. The TUSK for the Abrams, which stands for Tank Urban Survival Kit, right? The TUSK is, amongst other things, you have explosive reactive armor, you have cupolas for like the gunner and loader, you have a bunch of different stuff, but one of the versions actually had a coaxial M2 heavy barrel 50 caliber machine gun slaved right on top of the barrel. So you had your 7.62, you had your 50 cal, and you had the fucking 120. That's a real thing. This project has helped me, and I know I'm not the only one. J.E. Aguirre, That's why I tell people don't give into the 22 a day, man. Habitual line crosser, what do I think of the future weaponry should look like? Personally, I would like to see matter-splitting weapons. You know what I would like to see? And don't take this the wrong way, guys. I would like to be out of a job. I would like for humanity to put their problems aside and realize that there's things that are going to affect all of us. And I'm not trying to be like a shill for, global warming. Look, we all know sooner or later that sun is going to swallow up this planet. It's going to happen sooner or later. And right now, us fighting amongst each other and trying to find a way off of this fucking rock and to sustain our species just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. HLC, our grandpa buffs, moon ghosts, dead aliens, or humans?
I don't know. They look pretty fucking scary. That's all I know.
Sorry. I love that Mrs. HLC is always here in your stream. What a good woman right there. I'm telling you, that woman is the absolute best part of me. And it's interesting. She tries to act like she's, and I hope she's watching us, she tries to act like she's not a huge part of what HLC is. She tries to act like she's not. Like when we're out in public and she and someone runs into me, she like steps away until they're like, hey, can I get a picture? And then she steps back and is like, I'll take the picture. She tries to act like she's such a small part, but she's not. She is huge. She's given me jokes before. She sends me news articles when I'm too busy. She does a lot of the paperwork and administrative stuff for the entire business. Like that woman is invaluable. And she is also the absolute best part of me. So, yeah. Area rule gives aircraft the WASP fuselage. The WASP fuselage. I'm trying to understand the WASP fuselage. Oh. Huh. Okay. I did not know that. Create content or paradise? Absolutely create content. That's what I'd rather do. Dixie Cyrus, thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate it. I love creating for you guys. The area. Okay, here we go. All right, I think we're caught up. Mrs. HLC is in the military. No, she's not. She was never in the military. She probably would not enjoy this. We all love Mrs. HLC. I'm telling you, that woman is the absolute best part of me. Happy early birthday, man. If you hadn't joined the military and stayed in the civilian realm, what other careers are you looking at? Honestly, I'll be totally real with you. I'm so glad I had the military. I'm so absolutely glad that I had it, because I'd probably be like driving a tow truck or busting tires or doing some labor shit and never tried doing anything with my life. So like, yes, the military is rough on your body, guys. It's rough on your body. It's rough on your mind. But it gave me the confidence and competence to succeed in life, and I can never thank the Army enough. It's taken a lot from me, and I'm tired. I'm done. I'm ready to go home. Does that mean I hate the military? No, absolutely not. Okay. Mrs. Linecrosser said that she would sit in for a stream, and maybe we'll do a charity stream. For like a veteran organization or something. Somebody asked a question that I really wanted to answer, and it was, how did I meet my wife? And it's interesting you say that, because so my wife and I will tell you this, and I encourage all of you to do this. When people meet us in person, family usually, and they say, well, how did you two meet? We take that as a personal challenge to see how far we can take it before the other person breaks. Now, what I mean by that is, I'll be like, so I was driving down the road, and I saw this woman on the side of the road with her thumb out. Right? I'll start like that. And she'll be like, yeah, my car had broken down, and I was looking for a ride. And then it just progressively gets worse. And be like, yeah, I pulled over on the side of the road, accidentally splashed her, so she decided, can I come in? I'm all wet. And like, it just gets progressively worse. Until eventually, like, I find out she was a drug dealer and like all this other shit, right? So that's what we do. But how we really met was my little sister, who's in the Navy, Sister Linecrosser. She was a dog groomer in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I had just gotten out of a real bad relationship, and she had moved in with me. And I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just going to do my own thing. And she was like, hey, I work with this girl. You should really meet her. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And she pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until finally I was like, you know what, we felt obligated. I'm going to take her out. So I walked into her work and I said, hey, I came here for your number. I want to take you out sometime. She felt obligated. I felt obligated. We went out. We hit it off immediately. And the rest is history. So that's how we met. Sorry. I love my F-22 t-shirt. Would you intercept me? There was somebody on my Twitter, I think I also shared it on my Instagram. He took a picture wearing my F-22 shirt standing in front of an F-22. And I have never been so fucking geeked out in my entire life. That is hands down the best picture I've ever been given. The only way you could beat that, in my mind, the only way that could do better was if you are a pilot and you open up your, like you're a pilot of an F-22 and you open up your flight suit and you have one of my shirts. That's the only way to beat that. So if any of you know any B-52 pilots, question Super A-10 or Super F-14? Weapons is going to get pissed at this. Super F-14. Happy B-Day, HLC. Keep up the good content flowing. Cheers! Gamek, thank you so much. Gamek? I don't know, I think that's how you say it. Dude, Army Op Tempo makes you young turn old fast. I tell you, you're all squirrel, nail in the fucking head. People like, it's not the years, it's the mileage. The military, it's all off-road miles. We haven't seen a road in a long time. Okay, it's not city miles, it's not highway miles, it's off-road miles, and it's just a shit creek that we're driving up, and it's bumpy all over the place, and it's so rough on your body. Which is, this is the thing. The reason they give you a retirement at 20 years in the military is because they beat the shit out of you in those 20 years. Like, it's almost physically impossible. You must have just been built different or avoided some bad shit if you stay 30 years in the military. This is from Mrs. HLC. Some froggy grape juice. She deserves it. Ooh, Mrs. Linecrosser, can you bring me another high noon? Can you bring me another one? And then you can have one too. I'm sure they would love to see you. Best part is some of us know the real story. Let me see. Thank you. Wine is my favorite. She is. She does love the wine. Whipman's not even in chat. He'll never know. Fair enough. Happy birthday, HLC. Love what you do. Check out Dos Gringos. For my namesake, you'll love the music. I will check out Dos Gringos. Shaved dog's ass. You want to shave Knox's? We can take a picture of it. You guys want to see the most adorable picture I've gotten of my buddy? It's my lock screen. I'm gonna do this right here. Boom. That's my dude. He was waiting on the landing of the stairs for Dad to come to bed. That's my dude. I need to check. I don't consume a lot of content, guys. So I need to. Aw, it's the Borfer. He's the Buffalo. God, my siblings are... We have a... So I will tell you guys this. I will not be streaming next Friday. Oh, Mrs. Linecrosser.
I'm going to take a shower and then gross gym clothes.
You just pop your head in and say hi.
I'll get on stream with you later.
Ah, okay. I mean, I only got 40 minutes left.
No, I know not today. We'll do a stream. But
Just
No. I'm...
Wave at the camera. Come on. Now you guys know she exists.
I exist.
Thank you so much. Ask Mrs. HLC which lines she habitually crosses. I could tell you about a few lines I've seen her cross. My nerves. I love the woman. I really do. I absolutely cherish that woman. She does not fully, she understands, why I do what I do. She gets it. She always keeps me grounded and lets me know my heart is in the right place. But she doesn't understand why I like being on camera and being a persona. Dog grooming free? No. She makes me help. It's never free. She makes me help these guys. That was green serene CGI. Now come on. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Imagine the F-22 on Viagra. Would you intercept me? I'm going to intercept the living shit out of me if somebody doesn't intercept me soon. Then the crowd goes wild. She really is real. Waves back at Mrs. HLC's head. I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much, F-18. Have you seen the video with the baby planes? You need to integrate those. I need to. I have not seen that video. I think you missed my earlier super chat. I'm sorry, Will you Huta. I'm sorry. I will scroll up. Have I ever talked to Monkey from US Monkey Works? Dude knows a lot of stuff. No, but Sub Brief did message on one of my videos, or he commented on the USA versus China. And somebody told me about him a long time ago, so I do want to work with him and maybe have a conversation. So I thought that was kind of cool. We need electronic warfare. You know, you're not wrong. I have a wife, you don't know her. She goes to a different school. Fuck you, Brian. The hopefully future buff pilot is here. Also, happy birthday. Thank you so much. And I hope you get to fly a buff. Mrs. Linecrosser texted. Mrs. Linecrosser said she didn't see her chat either. I just didn't know how to say her name, man. My bad. RTX is looking using a version of the... I'm not saying that word. The LTAMs, Blue Jay. For civilian use for air traffic controllers and possibly for weather tracking, my thoughts on this, I think it's a phenomenal sensor. It is more powerful and has higher fidelity than any air traffic control radar in existence, as well as any Doppler radar. And I'll never call it that word. We don't call it that word, Blue Jay. So Mrs. Linecrosser said, can you ask your question again in regular chat? And she will make sure that I get it. If you do a charity stream, do Saw Save a Warrior? I'll write it down. I don't know who I will do. There's a few, and I don't want to talk shit about military charities, but there's a few charities that I will avoid just because they've been caught doing some shady shit. So let me look up Saw Save a Warrior. I do like helping out every once in a while. Person other than Gopher. Talking about Pogue is why I did not enlist ASVAB score and all. Hey man, I like being a Pogue. I think I'm a Pogue now. Sorry. Pogue stands for persons other than grunts. And it was meant to be a derogatory term said by infantrymen towards non-infantrymen. But in reality, it is just made fun of because it's a way of them to flex their low ASVAB score. I see you say F-16 versus Raffelli. I see it. I see you there. I don't know when I'll be able to do that. Angry Cop collab when? I've done one before. If you go through my my videos and look up Angry Chops, I did one with him. He was an Apache attack helicopter. Oh, yeah. He was the, yeah. In the rear with the women. Whoa, 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 Joshua. Hold the fuck on. Okay. Counterpoint, all right? Counterpoint. I will admit, I will give credit where credit is due, right? I will give credit, absolutely. Am I as an air defender fully equipped to prepare and defend my PAT site against a ground force? Absolutely not. It's not my neck of the woods. Not something I'm trained to do. Are you, as a ground pounder, prepared to shoot down ballistic missiles with your rifle? Checkmate. I love what I do. What do I think Russia's response would be if Ukraine got lucky? Hold on. Shit, it's too long. My bad. Tell that to RTX because they use it. Oh, no, we will never. I want you to know, Blue Jay. No, you're not in any trouble. We don't use that word. I will never call the LTAMs a ghost eye. Ghost eye is a dumb name for a radar. We should haze them. If you catch anyone using the term ghost eye, you need to haze them. You have my permission. We need the kid in a saying on a challenge coin. I have one of my old challenge coins left with my old logo and everything. I need to order some new ones. It's on my list. All right. Mrs. Linecrosser said that the individual asked, what do you think Russia's response would be if Ukraine got lucky and took out Putin? I don't know. That's the thing. Like, a large part of me wants to say, like, they would increase their resolve and fully invade Ukraine. But another part of me realizes that the dude's a bit of a fucking tyrant. And he's, like, Clinton'd a lot of people. So they might just be like, hey, Ukraine, you want to do some peace talks, some, like, ceasefire talks? And just try and end the whole fucking war. Because the longer you fight in war, like, war is designed to be just there and done. So a lot of people know the phrase war is hell. But they don't know the rest of that quote, which is war is hell, and it's a good thing it is hell, or else we would learn to enjoy it. The longer you fight in war, the worse it does to your country, economy, people, mentality, all that stuff. So, think about it. Russia, in some occasions, is losing as many troops in a day as the United States lost in 20 years of fighting in Afghanistan. In 20 years in Afghanistan, we lost 2,400 soldiers. Bear in mind to you, 2,996 people died on 9/11. So, in 20 years of fighting against the United States, the Taliban killed less people in 20 years of fucking war than they did in one terrorist attack. Listen, you can sucker punch us all you want, but... And that's why, like, all these other, somebody on Twitter, he made a joke. It's a stupid joke. He's like, China's laughing at us right now. Some fucking Twitter where some fucking sailor, like, put on lip gloss and whatever. He's like, China's laughing at us. I'm like, yeah, they do it on the internet because they can't do it in person. That's why. Is my MOS considered combat arms like artillery? Yes, it is. Because my job is to kill things that fly. So, consider combat arms. So, combat arms, a lot of people think combat arms is only like based on the amount of combat you get. No. Is your job to eliminate things, people, things. So, artillery, I will tell you guys, this is something I've learned about artillery. Artillerymen love eliminating human life more than any other MOS that I've ever met. Like, I've met some weird engineers. I've met some really messed up snipers, but I have never met anyone who gets just pure joy from eliminating human life like field artillery does. Okay? And the only reason I say that is because field artillery doesn't have to do this thing called BDAs, or Battlefield Damage Assessment, which is where you go down and you see what you hit. To them, they're on the other end of a radio, and the person doing the BDA seeing pieces and parts of bad guys, bad guy to baloney stuff all over the place. They're like, yeah, we got 15 EKIA. And all the field artillery guys do is go, yep. And they just put it on their fucking, their scoreboard. So, again, I have never met a demographic of people in the military who genuinely enjoy, like it's like a top score for them. It's like a video game. It is really fucked up. So yes, it is considered combat arms. Shield 616 is a good charity. They donate body armor, ballistic helmet, and trauma kits under the funded police and fire department for active shooters. Shield 616. I've never done a police or fire one. My dad was a firefighter, so I'll check. Shield. There we go. Literally send boom, see numbers go up. Field artillery, that's just with the way they are, man. Me trying to have good timing, but it fails miserably. Did I miss something? I'm sorry. Iraq lobster. I'm looking for what you said earlier. The A-10 should meet the F-111. Turns out to be his Desert Storm vet dad. I like it. North Texas Patriot Anglers is a very good charity. I know the founder, and he's an amazing dude. North Patriot Angler. I do fuck with fishing. I was fishing this morning. I only got 2. Them bastards were hiding. North Texas, what is it? Patriot Anglers. You know what's great about being a lefty is, so in our old Patriot systems, our new ones now have modern man stations, which have fucking touch screens, but our old ones were like tube TVs. They had a cathode ray tube, or CRT. And on the CRT, you can literally write and dry erase marker on it. You can't do it on the touch screens. So on my right, which is where the number pad was, the number pad for Patriot is upside down. So 1 is on your top left. Like if you guys are in front of a keyboard right now, 1 is on your bottom left, and then 3 is on your bottom right. Flip that upside down. 1 is top left, 3 is top right. Like it's just completely upside down. So the cool thing is I can blast through tabs with my right hand while I'm talking on the radio, and whenever Hot Crew says like 6 personnel at LS4, I could be like, oh, copy 6 personnel at LS4, grab my marker, and write while I'm still blasting through tabs. which is really, really cool. AKA phone number pad. Yes. Are you left-handed? I am left-handed. Hey, Line Crosser, my son loves your videos. I would like to apologize in advance for that. And is a big reason why he wants to join the Air Force. Can you give him any tips? He'd die hearing you shout him out. And his tag is Half Face Daryl. T-I-A? T-Y-I-A? So Half Face Daryl. I don't know how to say the last part. So I would tell you that my advice for anyone joining the military is just don't quit. The military is easy as long as you don't quit. That's all you have to do. That's it. Just try. Because here's the thing. If you try and you fail, you get to go home with your head held high because you tried. But if you tried and succeeded, you also get to go home with your head held high because you accomplished something. All you have to do is try. The military, life in general is fucking easy if you try. It's like, so if anyone out there watching this right now is thinking about maybe getting into social media, okay, just try. That's all I'm telling you. HLC, wrong-handed, unsubscribe. So here's the thing. Thank you in advance. So what I will tell you is just try. So all right, this is the way social media works, right? There's enough money in social media to go around. There's enough, okay? So there's no, I'm not hiding any secrets or anything like that. No. Okay, social media is easy as long as you, number one, figure out what your niche is. Number two, figure out what draws people to your channel that nobody else can do. And number three, I'm going to put down the booze. Number three, you have to just try. Fuck up. Because out of 100 people, let's say 100 people want to be social media content creators, right? If you don't want to, you don't have to. That's entirely up to you. But let's say 100. 60 of them right off the rip are never going to try because they're going to come up with excuses. They're just not going to try. Of the remaining 40, 30 of them will maybe make one piece of content and then just disappear. Of the remaining 10, probably 3 of those will grind at it, and the other 6 are going to grind at it and never get anywhere because they're not trying. I study my videos. That may sound a little narcissistic. I watch everything that I fucking do. I go back and I watch my videos because I need to know, did I hit that joke right? Did the punchline not come across right? Are people understanding what I'm getting at? And I read the comments and I watch the video to be, I could have done that better. Okay, and I take fucking notes. I study the living shit out of myself, guys. So, I want to be a content creator or just have no content. Raven, everybody has content. Everybody. Would I be willing to do a charity stream and raise money for Ukraine? I don't know, Marco, and here's the reason why. I individually absolutely side with Ukraine. I do genuinely believe that Ukraine is on the right side of history here. But that, as well as Palestine, are both very divisive topics. And I don't want to be divisive. But everybody in my following can usually get behind an armed forces or the police or fire, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to ask Mrs. Linecrosser. It's also your B-Day, Goofy Goober. I'm a Goofy Goober. Hell yeah. Is the Fat Electrician back? Someone said the Fat Electrician was back. Welcome back, sir. I'm looking. Project Warfare, thank you so much for the happy birthday. I missed that one, sorry. I don't see the Fat Electrician. Somebody said, welcome back, Fat Electrician. I'm looking for him. He has a check next to his name. I don't know. All right. Let me see. I'm still 32 minutes behind, but just heard Nick maybe here. I know how to make sure. Communism, communism, communism. You got to turn out the lights, look in the mirror, and say it 3 times, and he'll show up right behind you. Oh, Phoenix is sending me. Did fucking... Someone wants to know what's wrong with Ghost Eye. Okay, so Mrs. Linecrosser once said that someone wants to know what's wrong with Ghost Eye. I just think it's a dumb name for a radar. I really do. I just think it's a dumb name for a radar. It reminds me of Whispering Eye from the movie Role Models. You guys ever seen that? Whispering Eye means lady bits. This is the thing. You could have called it anything, but I think Ghost Eyes are really... it doesn't make any sense. Ghost Eye doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. All right, Phoenix. What did you send me? Phoenix has been sending me stuff. Boom. If you're a communist, you go home hungry. Oh, man. And then he sent me Scott from the Battleship Missouri. Oh, I found you, Sarge. Let me. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I got you. So I'm trying to multitask here. Sorry, guys. I don't have my PO box memorized, but I do plan on opening it up again when I get to when I get home, when I'm done with the army. There we go. Got it sent to him. This old salty Marine would like to show a little appreciation for your entertaining videos. Hoorah! Hoorah! Uncle Vampy, thank you so much for being here. Big Snack just gave a donation as well. Nick supports Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge. I don't understand those references. I'm so sorry. 123 a bear. Apollo wants to know if you do the voices. If you also find a character for me. I found a character for Mrs. Linecrosser. She was going to be either a satellite or an AWACS, maybe a Global Hawk, but yay for Cambodia. What? What about Cambodia? Radar dishes the eye in the sky on the ground. I think it's I don't know. Pol Pot, was he? I don't know who Pol Pot is. I've heard it before, but I don't remember where it's from. F-14 says Global Hawk. It's the only size. It's the only category or size 6 drone in the U.S. arsenal. Walter PPK's 1911 replica. I have in my house. Happy birthday, dude! Thank you. Pol Pot was not a good man. Pol Pot was Stalin from Wish. I love the 1040. Look out below. I took out a satellite just for show. Dictator in Cambodia. I did not know that. Stalinism, Maoism, Leninism, not communism. Okay. In the streets or in the street are different. What? I'm so confused. What are some cool technologies you can talk about that are in the testing phases? Oh, okay. We successfully fired PAC-3 interceptors, MSEs, off of a VLS, which is not necessarily a new technology, but it is an emerging capability. I don't know everything about everything, guys, so bear with me here. Every day we're making new strides in drone defense. We have 2 or 3 counter-UAS schools. Counter-UAS stands for Unmanned Aerial System, Unmanned Aerial Surveillance, talk to every different officer, they have a different definition for it because it gives them a bullet on their OER, their evaluation. Yeah. Trying to think what else. We're working on a satellite, how do I word this? A satellite GPS for missiles, if that makes sense. So right now we can track track missiles with satellites, like satellite C missiles, and they can track them. But we can't provide guidance with those. This is for a couple of different reasons. Cloud cover causes an issue, ping covers an issue, uplink, downlink, all sorts of different things. But was it Northrop or Lockheed? Somebody got a contract for like $7 billion to put up a bunch of satellites that will be able to guide American missiles where they need to go, which is kind of cool until you realize like jamming's a thing. Khmer Rouge was the commies in Cambodia? I did not know that. Do I have permission to put some of your quotes on my models? Absolutely. I just want to see them. That's all I care about. I just want to see them. You need to use artillery in your comparison for USA versus the world. Don't you worry. It's coming. It's coming. I got you. I got you, boo. I got you. I already know the next country I'm doing. I already know. And the only clue I gave people is it's somewhere cold. That's all I'm giving you. The other two were already like ready and locked and loaded. So when I dropped those and I saw your guys' amazing response to those, makes me like, it motivates me so much to continue to do them. So I want to make sure we keep this going. Mike Goodnow says, happy birthday. Thank you so much, my dude. Habitually fat and angry is the best. You know what's funny is I think I texted that to Nick, or maybe it was Eli. I was like, if I ever get in there with angry cops, you're going to get habitually fat and angry. Or maybe we were talking about it. I might have said it, or Nick might have said it. I don't fucking know, but we talked about it beforehand, and I heard it beforehand. I was like, that's a wonderful name for it. And then he said it, and I was like, oh, I felt so like great. Happy birthday, Habitual Line Crosser. Thank you so much. Jay Davis with another dono. Thank you as well. Dude banging on the officers. Hey, man, don't joke, yo. How do you feel about the Ukrainians receiving the F-16s? I think any weapon is better than no weapon, but I do believe that an F-16 is kind of too little too late. And I hate saying that because I really hope they hurt Russia. The F-16 is a phenomenal aircraft. When it comes to turning and dogfighting, it can outperform the Su-35s that they're using. It is one of our best Wild Weasel aircrafts that have ever existed. And that thing outfitted with HARMs is a very dangerous capability. Is it going to be enough to turn the tide of battle? I don't know. I have no idea. I asked for this to the Fat Electrician. I'll ask you, which one will unalive you faster, shooting at Doc or an M1 Abrams? Hopefully the kid gets an intercept soon. And intercept you, would you intercept me? You're talking about like shooting at like a naval ship in the dock or an Abrams? Honestly, shooting at a dock would probably get you unalive faster. Because an Abrams, from what I hear, again, I've never been shot at in an Abrams tank. I've been shot at, but just never in an Abrams tank, okay? And according to my friends who've been shot at by like AKs in an Abrams tank, it sounds a lot like hail. Or like somebody beating on the outside with a hammer. It's just like tap, 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 tap. And they're like, the fuck? Do I ever do the voices around me in the house? Yes. I threaten to use them in the bedroom too. So, you know, maybe I'm giving you guys too much information here. A long time ago, I'm not going to give you that information. I'm going to leave that one alone then. That's for another time. Happy birthday, HLC. Thank you so much, Star Diver. Spiffy Wolf says, my friends said that I make a good cave scout because of my height and build. I can't tell if they're insulting me. I had a friend of mine, Nunu. His last name is Nuanswander, but I called him Nunu. Dude was like 5'5" and maybe 120 pounds. He was our tunnel rat for Afghanistan. Unfortunately, there was never any tunnels that we found, but he was supposed to be our tunnel rat. Absolute legend. Enjoy your birthday. Please keep doing history type vids if you enjoy them. This channel has 0 misses, and I love it. I love hearing you guys say that. I don't think I'm infallible, right? I don't think I'm perfect, but I love hearing you guys love the stuff that I do. That makes me so fucking happy. 2,000 Bradleys versus their entire military. Quit tripping on the potato chips. I'm going to go have me some potato chips. Happy birthday, HLC. Hope you and yours have a good one. Thank you so much. Tunnel Rat was one of my favorite G.I. Joes. Happy birthday, but I'm asking, should I buy a Walter PPKR 1911 as a replica in the thing? Oh, Cambodia. U.S. helped Cambodians when the communists took over Vietnam and then China attacked Nam. Okay. So when it comes to the Walter PPKR, the 1911, I will tell you both of them were phenomenal weapons for the time. Both of them are dated piece of equipment. And don't hate me. Don't hate me. All right? I love the 1911. I love that weapon. It's one of my favorite weapons. But if I had to choose that or a modern pistol to take into combat, I'm picking a modern pistol. Just for size, ease of use, weight, and ammo capacity. Like, I love it. I love the 1911. But game recognizes game. Like, I love an Iowa-class battleship. I fucking love them. I think they're the most beautiful ship that the U.S. has ever made. I really do. I think they're more pretty than any of our carriers. Our carriers aren't symmetrical. That bothers me. All right? I think they're more beautiful than anything we've ever made. That versus an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, that thing is a fucking coral reef before the Arleigh Burke even takes a hit. I hate saying that because I don't think the Arleigh Burke is a really pretty ship. I don't think it's kind of looks like it's got a trucker hat on backwards. I don't like the Ticonderoga is even worse. But game recognizes game. I hate saying that. So for a replica, I would go personally with a 1911. I'm not a huge PPK fan, but my Michelle Ferguson. What? What did I miss? 1911 is a man stopper while I'm still packing mine. Again, great weapon, right? Great weapon. Phenomenal for the time. This may be a hot take, but for the same weight and caliber, I have a Springfield XD45 that I can carry 13 rounds in instead of 7 or 8. Again, nothing against it. I think the 1911 is a beautiful weapon. I love it. It's a great, beautiful weapon. I would have one as a display piece. I wouldn't do an everyday carry with one. From PHS Philly, right? Or maybe I'm just fucking dyslexic. Thank you so much. Thank you, Charles Richmond. How could the kid react if he was told to shoot down a North Korean balloon? Shit balloon? I'm not gonna put the carriage before the horse. High point all. Jason, you're banned. Somebody ban Jason Lewis. Dude, that better be a goddamn joke. Dude said high point all day. I almost had a heart attack. Springfield sucks. Hey. Again, a hot take. I like my XD45. It's a decent pistol. It's definitely better than my Ruger. I have a Ruger SR40, and then my wife has a Taurus 9. And then I got my 4570, my 308, my 12 gauge, my 30-06. I need to get an AR. I think that's going to be one of my next purchases. Destroyers and trucker lingo. It was a dark of the moon of the 6th of June, and the Aegis hauling logs. I don't fucking know. Happy birthday, my dude. Also agree with your love. I love my 1911, but if I'm carrying, it's going to be my Glock and not the 1911. And here's the thing. Again, a hot take. Glocks are the AK of the pistol world. Okay? Don't take that the wrong way. They're more accurate than an AK when it comes to like comparatively to other pistols. They're easy to find parts for. They're affordable. They're easy to work on. They work in any fucking condition. Like, I will absolutely tell you that. Like, cold, hot, mud, you can fire it underwater. Glocks will work no matter what. I think they're ugly as fuck. Again, great weapon. I just think it's ugly as shit. They look like a cardboard box. And my shotgun and Uzi. To air defense, to HLC. Thank you so much, guardsman mom? I'm sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. Not a Glock 21, dude, 1911. You may have just gotten in here, Justin. I love the 1911. I would never everyday carry it, not anymore. Like Legos, yeah. 1911 for barbecue, gun, SIG for EDC. SIG is a good company. I don't have too much experience with them other than the M17, but I do have a friend that works for SIG who wants to sell me some stuff. Do I ever chat with Zach Hazard on guns? Or would I ever chat? I don't know enough about guns to even be comparable. Like, this is the thing. I don't mind chatting about anything. I'll talk to anybody about anything. But I don't know enough about it that it would be a two-way conversation. So, like, I don't know if you guys know this.
Would you intercept
Warthog,
me?
holy shit.
I'd intercept me.
Happy birthday. Now take Ms. HLC to dinner.
Absolutely. Mrs. HLC, we're going out. Well, I mean, probably tomorrow, because, Yep. But, what is it? So, a while ago, I did a podcast called Time for Pie. It was with Caleb Francis and JT, or Jared Taylor. And I did this podcast because Eli from Unsubscribe, he set it up, and I still talk to JT and stuff like that. And I went over there. I didn't understand enough of the references that they were making, so it was a little awkward, and I didn't talk as much as I could have. Needless to say, I kind of haven't been requested back, and that's fair. I totally understand that. I completely understand that. Because they want people who are going to drive interaction, and I didn't drive interaction. So they just kind of both talked over me. And I don't get me wrong, I got no beef with Jared, and I got no beef with Caleb. So, but yeah, I didn't do what I needed to. Coconut cream pie is your favorite? No, pumpkin is actually my favorite. Coconut cream pie is my second. Going out the rest of my day. See you next stream. -1 brain cell. Take it easy. Happy birthday. Also, 1911 is fantastic. In 1911, I carry an HK VP9. 9 mil's a good fucking thing to have, man. I mean, like, here's the thing. And I did this, so I know a little bit about guns. So I took my mom. She wanted to go get her everyday carry, and she ended up settling on a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. I will tell you from personal experience, the thing I don't like about the Bodyguard, I mean, it's a 380, whatever. The thing I don't like about the Bodyguard is it is permanent double action. The hammer, the internal hammer, never locks back. So you have a full trigger pull for every single round. Unlike, if you guys are unfamiliar, a lot of modern weapons, you fire at one time, the slide racks the hammer back, and now you just have a short little trigger pull between each individual shot. Glock is that way, the 1911's that way, like they're all that way. Hers is a full trigger pull. I didn't like that. She did. Cool. That's the weapon she wanted, and we talked about it. And the guy was trying to like sell my mom, because my mom's almost 6 feet tall. She's a larger woman. And he was trying to sell her on like a 40. And she's got like hand issues and stuff. And I was like, she doesn't need a 40, man. And he's like, I mean, it's just more knockdown than a 380. And I was like, do you want to get shot with a 380? He's like, no. Me neither. A bullet is a bullet. It doesn't really matter. Usually the second it hits somebody, they're running anyways. EDC is the staff. 1911 with an M2 and a B52 will outlive us all. You know, you're not wrong. Glock is like 1.5 action. It's been a while since I fired a Glock. You might be right. And the small 380 bodyguards tear your hands up at the range. She shot hers a couple times. I didn't have no issue with it, but she also kind of has small hands. Please do an Operation Iraqi Freedom vid. My dad was there in Pelelu, LHA 5. He was an ETC with 23 years in the Navy. I don't know much about what went down in Iraq. Well, Iraq was there was a lot going on in Iraq. So we're going to have to dig into that. Shifty Gear says, happy birthday, HLC. What do you reckon to be more scary, an FA-22 Super Raptor or an EF-22 Spark Raptor? Spark Raptor. I mean, this is the thing. Again, I'm a little biased because I'm a radar guy. How do I word this? I've dealt with Russian Durfum. I've seen Russian Durfum. I'm not impressed with Russian Durfum, which is their fucking jammer, right? Not impressed. Growler, the EF-18, send that fucking thing back to hell where it belongs. No. Fuck that. Like, so for me, Spark Raptor all day long. That'd be the scariest thing in the goddamn world. Because I know what an F-18, an EF-18 fucking Growler can do to me. And no. Fuck that thing sideways with a silver dollar. I want no part of it. AT4 is the best everyday care. You know what? I don't disagree with you there, Brian Phipps. Absolutely agree with you. Beretta M9 for daily, 1911 for bedside. The Beretta is a relatively reliable pistol. I think it was too heavy. I'm glad the Army got rid of it. The M17 that we had, that we have now, there's some things that I do like about the M17. I was just playing with them the other day. The slide release is ambidextrous. I'm southpaw, so that's important for me. The safety is ambidextrous. It also is on the Beretta, so that's fair, right? It's ambidextrous. The magazine release is not ambidextrous. Mil-spec. 1911 all day. Can I get a shout out? Colton Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm shouting out Colton Adams. Immigrate, bro. We need more gun lover citizens. Where are you at, Finian? Move on from Gums. Tell them you're happy about the support. All right. But this is the thing, guys. So your clue, if you want to keep guessing, about Mrs. Linecross is texting. M9 is too heavy. I don't know what's up with you. I got noodle arms and I like it. Hold on. Mrs. Linecross is texting. I got notifications out the ass. All right, there we go. So I did get lots of love tonight. Mrs. Linecross was like, you need to make sure to be thankful. And I said, I will be thankful. Absolutely, guys. All the super chats, all the donations, and all of you being here. We stayed consistently around 700 people. like all in here tonight. I try and say as much as I can and catch everybody as fast as I can. M9 is heavy. Don't. Yeah, sorry, I got that. Also, Pack 3 upgrade is a Chuck Norris fist. Wait, you talking about Patriot Pack 3? Look, I can tell you guys that Patriot has, or Patriot Pack 3 and Pack 3 MSE has a lethality enhancer inside of it. I can't tell you what it is, which is the weirdest shit. Like, you go to Lockheed's website and it'll say, yeah, Patriot has a lethality enhancer. Your everyday carry is a Hellfire R9X. You know what, Buck? I hope to be on your level someday. Wouldn't that be fucking wonderful? Like, you just perpetually had a Predator drone hovering over you with an R9X Sidewinder missile, and some guy's like, give me all your money, and you're like, hang on, I'm reaching for my wallet, and you just take your time, and all of a sudden just, they're in pieces. I would love that. Lethality enhancer sticks with poop on them. They maybe sticks with poop on them. Above both our pay grades, which is weird though, because you go to any Patriot unit and people are like, hey, what's a lethality enhancer? They're going to tell you exactly what it is, because no one knows that it's not information you're supposed to put out. But like I told you, I check everything I tell you guys. So it's really weird. How old is HLC? I am 34. First time checking out your stream. Happy birthday from England. From England. I need to go over there and hang out with you guys. Sir Reginald Bertham. I've been drinking a little bit. I have this problem too, HLC, not gonna lie. Erectile dysfunction, I feel you. Sorry. So, happy birthday from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I had a lot of Puerto Rican guys that I work with in the military. The enhancer is Chuck Norris. Trust me, bro. Trust you. I got you. Go ask Patriot about that question. Got it. I mean, I don't know why it's not public information. But like one of my students, we were in class the other day, and he was like, so the lethality enhancers, and he started breaking them down. I was like, you're not allowed to say what they are. And he's like, seriously? Yeah. You can't find it anywhere on the internet. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. And no one told me that that was not supposed to get out. People talk about it very openly in every Patriot unit I've ever been to. But I can't find it anywhere on the internet. It might be fake, but I'm up to date with planes. I saw a vid of Su-35 landing on a carrier using techniques. So quietly, the kid should be able to. I mean, I guess in a pinch, you could probably put one down on a carrier, but you'd blow out the landing gear because the kid skipped leg day. Sorry, man. Landing gear just can't take that heat. Have you seen, like, there's somebody made a video. It's like, this is how Air Force lands, and they come down like nice and easy, and then this is how Navy lands. You see an F-18 just slam into the fucking deck, and it's like, yep, it's because they're trying to grab that hook. Way to go, feliz cumpleaños. I speak a little bit of Spanish. That means happy birthday. From Mexifornia, where God rains tortillas here. Jelly. I'm jelly of that, man. Fresh tortillas. I've never had them. Okay, so here's the thing. I was told, and I don't really have any interest in going to Mexico, mainly because I'm afraid as fuck of the cartel, and I don't speak enough Spanish. But I was told that as like you're driving over the border and you're going through, there's like little old ladies who are handing out, like selling fresh tortillas that they made that are still warm, and that sounds fucking delicious. Like, that sounds phenomenal. I've never had fresh tortillas. May you have many more years of happiness ahead of you. Take care. Thank you, Archangel. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Hootie effing who, HLC. Happy name day. Thank you. There's an entire the Warzone article showing what the lethality enhancer is. Does it say exactly what it is? Just a glitch. I couldn't find it. I wasn't able to find it anywhere. Can you just say what they say it is, please? Yes, they do. Heard that if you cross the border and the sky just turns orange. I don't know. Never been there. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. A veces, ¿a qué usar el español con ifan? Okay, something about Spanish. That's all I got there, man. I again, poquito español, señor. I think, señor. Mr. HLC, for your birthday, we Brits formally invite you to Hogwarts. Mrs. Linecrosser, I just got my letter. He said it. I'm a wizard, hurry! Sorry, I got excited. Welcome to the UK, but stay away from the chavs. Or is it shavs? I thought we were on Pack 4. No, we're on Pack 3 MSE, which is the Missile Segment Enhancement. Or Pack 3 CRI, which is Cost Reduction Initiative. I have no idea what the difference is. Mind the gap. It's been 2 hours since stream started. I know. I'm a wizard. So that being said, all right, I am going to kick on the music here. We are at our 2-hour mark every Friday. I stream for 2 hours. Next Friday, I probably won't. I have a sibling trip planned, so I'll be able to get around my siblings for the first time in like 7 years. So, as always, do not commit to the 22 a day. Every single one of you are amazing. I will catch you guys right here next time, but I do want to say thank you all so much for the birthday wishes, the donations, and all of your love and support. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing me that you guys enjoy my USA versus the World videos. And I will continue to keep those going for you guys as much as I possibly can, as often as I possibly can. I love you all. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'll see you later.